And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Seattle Mariners. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the mound in this one, MLB. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
And the batter now, number 14. Inside. And this one is off and running. On the ground. The throw to first. And a quick out, number 1. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Riley Green.
Well, he's been putting up some huge power numbers, and opposing pitchers know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall, they're going to find a way to pitch around him. Players that are in the top 5 in slugging percentage in the league really don't get overlooked.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. There's the swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's way high. And that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball.
On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Here's Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Just missed.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Hernandez. Over to first. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Seattle, today's starting pitcher, G.Cole. What's the scouting report on him?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Bottom of the first. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And now for Seattle, Dalen Lyle. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the ball.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Byron Buxton will hit next. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Turner around third. The throws offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
1 out, runner at second. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Right side. Cowser under it. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking...
Liner, base hit. Buxton around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle? Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 3 for 7 in the series so far. And that one lifted in the air center field. Nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 2 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
Wacha back to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch misses. 1-1. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
The 1-1 is fouled off. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing. That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And there's a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Sean Murphy stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And the slider just misses. Fly ball down the line. Brings it in, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Mariners 2 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the second. And now the DH, Ty France.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
On the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's Mike Tauchman.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Liner to second. It picked on the hop. Whips it to Moore. Out. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Tyler Heineman.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Heineman. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
2 outs, base is empty. They say it went.
1-2.
That's out to center field. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Mariners 2 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That's a strike. Cowser wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. That misses.
Inside.
And 1-1. Right through there for a strike. That one misses. And it's 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's Dylan Moore. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no
runner on the go.
No,
pitch is low. No throw, safe at second.
High.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. On the ground to the left. Slings to first in time. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder grounded out his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. This one in the dirt. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So one hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 2 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. In the air, left field. Green takes it in for the out. And there's one down. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dalen Lyle. He was a strikeout victim his first time. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. And that one hammered back there. And it hits the fence. He's in at second with a one-out double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
One out, runner at second. Here's Byron Buxton. RBI single his last time up. That clips the zone. Strike one. And a ground ball to first. Boots it. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's 0 for 1. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Ripped, but it curls foul. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Runners at the corners, one away here in the last half of the third. There's a swing and a drive. Gone. Freddie Freeman bops one out of here. His 17th of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 5-zip.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And it's fouled away. Swings through that one.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Still only one out here in the inning. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Two outs. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one in the dirt, and the count is 2-2. And there's a ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. 3-run shot for Seattle. And the lead is now 5-0. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Right through there for a strike. Connor Falefa, 29 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch.
The batter number 2.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In there at the knees. The M's leading by 5. Top half of inning number 4. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Riley Green. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Ellie De La Cruz at the plate. He's fast.
Faster than me?
Oh, you're over 50, Chris, so yeah. There's a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's down and in. Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Runner on the go. McNeil gets it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the M's 5 and the Pirates nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ty France. There's a strike.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And up next for Seattle, Tyler Heineman. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Tachman coming home. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. G.Cole is done in this one, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher on here, Dan Altavilla.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Turner stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
One.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Heineman, the runner at second with one away. That just misses. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So first and second with one gone. And now for Seattle, Dalen Lyle, 1 for 2. Ball 1 there.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
The 1-2 on the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Byron Buxton up next for the Mariners. Into center and a base hit. The run scores from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. First and third, 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's already homered in this game. That one missing inside. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
On a line out towards center. That is the inning. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to the top of the 5th we go. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Sean Murphy. Wacha back to work. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Colton Cowser. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them. So
to second, there's one, and it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 down, bases empty. Dylan Moore, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
2 down, nobody on. In the dirt, and it's 1-2. And downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one is absolutely belted way back there. And forget it. He made him pay for that one. It's 7-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Brady House. In there for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 7-1. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in. 0 for 2 in this one. In for a strike. 0-1. On the ground, right side. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Ty.
Next is the designated hitter, Ty France. Foul ball. Two outs. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter
0-2.
already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. That one out to right. Kowser under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Top of the 6th inning, and now the Pirates leadoff man, number 14.
Chandler Simpson.
In the air, left side. Lyle on his way over, hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 7.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Kiner-Falefa.
Oh, he botches it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nico Horner, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. And that is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And that drops in for a strike. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So they go quietly there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mariners 7 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
For the Mariners, the right fielder, Mike Stockman.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Braxton Ashcraft, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Rodriguez warming up as well. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler.
Here's the catcher to hit, Tyler Heineman. On the ground to first. Could be 2. To Elliott, second for 1. Back to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Trey Turner at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And here is Dalen Lyle. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Mariners leave 1, and they're on top 7-1. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
And a rope into center field, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And now, Ellie De La Cruz. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Murphy in the box again, takes a strike. Grounder might be 2. To second, that's 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mariners 7 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The center fielder, Pirates, Buxton.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, that's today's style of
strike.
baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. And another ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Kike Hernandez up next for the Mariners. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball left side to second. That's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mariners 7 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Colton Cowser.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Brock Stewart.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That's to third. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 25,
Dylan Moore, the next Pirate to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that's in the dirt. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now the Pirates leadoff man. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just a weak fly ball this time. And that'll do it. Pirates leave one. They're down 7-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Braxton Ashcraft.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
McNeil now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for it to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, but he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but just came up with nothing but air. So, tell you what, that's not a good feeling at all.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 18,
Mike Tauchman up next for the Mariners. That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Stewart back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
In the air, right field. Tauchman makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now it's going to be Nico Hoerner. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The Mariners up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. On the ground out to short. In the hole. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. So it's their last chance in this one. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Riley Green. There's a strike. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he's on at first. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Hard hit left side. Ball game.
This was pure domination at home. Huge sweep. And now you go on the road. The flight's going to be very enjoyable. Get into the next city, get a nice meal, get settled in at the hotel, but come back ready to play in the next game. See if you can continue this momentum.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.